Hello, and welcome to the podcast Data as the Fourth Pillar, the Board and CXO Briefing. I am Sujay Dutta.
And I'm Siddharth Rajagopal. Please call me Sid.
Sid and I wrote the book Data as the Fourth Pillar, an executive guide for scaling AI, to provide a definitive blueprint for structural change. But the conversation doesn't stop with the final chapter.
For too long, data has been viewed as a byproduct or merely an IT cost. But the fundamental truth, especially in this AI first world, is that data must be recognized as the definitive differentiator for your success.
Exactly. And if you don't make that shift, if you don't treat data as a strategic asset, you risk your AI initiatives failing to scale.
Yes, and that is the premise of this podcast. We are arguing that data must be elevated to become the fourth pillar of the enterprise operating model. It has to sit right there alongside people, processes, and technology.
So, Sid, let's address the elephant in the room. We see staggering failure rates in the industry. Enterprises are struggling to scale their AI proof of concepts to production. Why is that?
Because you cannot bolt AI onto a fragmented data stack. Executives today are starving for organizational intelligence because the data volume, variety, and velocity is exploding, yet its utility lags dramatically.
And that is the structural scarcity we have to solve. Those are the conversations in this podcast that we are striving for. Writing the book was the blueprint, and this podcast brings it to life. We need a platform to continuously discuss what works, what doesn't, and how to maintain the momentum.
Exactly. The landscape of AI is moving at breakneck speed. This podcast allows us to discuss how to apply our frameworks to the challenges you're facing, moving the discussion from the server room to the boardroom.
That brings us to a critical point. Who are we talking to?
We are targeting boards, CEOs, CXOs, as well as those who aspire to be one of them. These are the leaders who are ultimately accountable for the success and existence of the enterprise.
We believe that companies that treat data as a core C suite priority on par with financial management or talent strategy are the ones that will thrive.
Right. Too often, data strategy is delegated downwards. If you are the board or a CEO listening to this, our message is that is no longer an option. This is a leadership challenge and not just a technology one.
Our mission is to transform leaders from having mere AI aspirations to becoming AI champions. We want to give you the matrix and the frameworks to secure success by design.
Good point, Sujay. So, this brings us to an important question. What are some of the reasons to listen to the podcast?
And those would be having conversations with leaders in large as well as small enterprise across industries and geographies.
And to learn from their perspectives, their practical experiences, their challenges faced, and the learnings from those.
And then apply those in your own specific situation and achieve success by design.
Sujay, the time to act is now. AI is no longer an experiment, it's an enterprise wide imperative.
Enterprises that fail to elevate data as a core pillar of their operating model will simply struggle to compete. We provide the blueprint for securing your competitive advantage.
Join us for data as the fourth pillar, the board and CXO briefing. We promise actionable insights, expert discussions, and the definitive guide to leading this transformation from the top.
Let's build this future together. Thanks for listening and looking forward to you listening to our future episodes with boards and CXOs.